So we're gonna start the lesson, and my name is Fatima Madi, and I'm the language instructor for this for the Education for All Communities platform. I hold a bachelor's degree in bilingual studies of English and French, that's linguistics, a master's degree in sociolinguistics and translation studies and interpretation. Okay. And also I've been teaching. So I've been into language instruction for more than 5 years now. Okay, yeah. So both online and on-site, right? So briefly, that's just it about me. And yeah, last week we started with the assessment. Unfortunately, we couldn't go through with the speaking, right? I think we didn't finish the speaking, but we're just gonna fix that during the next assessment, okay? So we're gonna fix that during the next assessment, right? So last week we equally studied some basic aspects of grammar. So who can just give us a reminder? Who can just remind us of what we studied last week? Just a brief reminder of what we studied last week. And then we're gonna continue. Are we there? Who can remember what we studied last week? Apart from the assessment. Hello, can everybody hear me? Jonathan, Aisha, Akim, Maria.
Yes, Fatima. Last week,
Yes.
uh, Saturday we had uh, an assessment. We have an evaluation on Saturday, and
Mm-hmm.
after the evaluation, we did uh, verb, some verb with
Mm-hmm.
particular verb and unparticular verb with the termination ed, ed, and some else. But um, I was absent on Sunday because I have to work in another city. I was in, I traveled to another city to work. That's what I know.
Okay. Yeah. So last week it's true we had the assessment for some time. But we also studied the past simple of verbs, right? With the past simple of regular verbs. All right, that was it. Jonathan.
Okay, I think you also saw how to use articles like a
Mm-hmm.
and n, and
Mm-hmm.
also we have seen some irregular verbs, but the concentration was on the assessment, so the memory is not fresh.
Okay, okay, I understand. So let me just refresh your memory from what we studied last week. Okay. So yeah, we it's true. I think we laid a lot of emphasis on the use of articles, right? So we have two indefinite articles and one definite article. And the indefinite articles are a and. So a book, a pen, it can be anything, any book, any pen. And then we have an umbrella, an elephant, an orange, an egg. So that's indefinite. Now we have definite article there, which is specific, is precise. When you want to precise something, right? But when you want to talk about something that is specific, so we have let's see, the mouse, right? This is the mouse. You know what a mouse is, right? So the mouse, we have the mouse, we have the book, the pen. Now that's specific, that's precise. Okay. And for verbs, when it comes to the usage of verbs, we using verbs in the past. We have the past tense of regular verbs, right? And for the past tense of regular verbs, the verbs take the, ed, or ied. So, I'm trying to get the lesson for last week. Okay. Oh, this is not clear. Just give me a minute and just gonna get the lesson for last week. Okay, no, this is irregular verbs. Okay. Because okay, let me just use a board. I'm just gonna use this board to illustrate what I was talking about last week. Okay. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. So please, everybody, just follow up. We're gonna be very quick about it, okay? Because we have something else to do today. Can everybody see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you
Yes.
see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Now, let me just insert this. Okay, now we have the past tense of regular verbs. Okay. And so regular verbs take D, ed, or ied in the past. For example, verbs that take D in the past for regular verbs, we have verbs like state, right, which become stated. We have share, which becomes shared. We have close, which becomes closed in the past. So you see, we just add the D. We just add the D to make it in the past, or also to use it in the past. Now the next one we have is ed. Ed, we have started, we have walk and walked, we have work and worked, worked, we have book and booked, we have what else do we have? We have jump. Okay, we have jump and jumped. Now for the next one, IED. It's generally verbs that end with Y, like carry and carried, try and tried, cry and cried, occupy, occupied. So briefly, this is how it goes. And we also have double consonants. We have double consonant verbs like stop, stopped, happen. No, happen is not double consonant. Okay, we have stop, we have stopped. What else do we have? Double consonant. I'm trying to get some examples in my head, and they're just trying to leave my head. But if anybody has any examples they can share, just feel free to share, okay? But basically this is it about the past tense of regular verbs. So there is already a structure. What do we mean by regular verbs? It means that there is already a structure of how the verbs appear in the past tense. So there's a fixed structure, and this is how it is. But now for irregular verbs, it's not the same, right? For irregular verbs, it's not the same, it's different. It means the verbs change in the past. Okay, now let me share the examples for the irregular verbs. Now you see irregular verbs in the past, we have different verbs. It's, for example, we have the verb to be in the past is was, were. We have beat, past simple beat, and past participle beaten. Now, let me precise that for regular verbs, the past simple and the past participle are the same. But for irregular verbs, it's not always the case. For example, we have this verb, we have beat, past simple beat is still beat, and past participle beaten. So here it's different. We have become, became, become, begin, began, begun. We have bend, bent, and bent. So here for the case of bent, you see that the past participle and the past simple are the same, but it's not always the case. It's not always gonna be the case, okay? Sometimes the past simple can be the same with the past participle, but it's not always the same. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you more exercises. I think before the end of the class, I'm gonna give another exercise on verbs. Okay, I'm gonna give another exercise on verbs. And please, Jonathan, just remind me to send this document to you guys. I'm gonna email it to you. And for those who haven't, or those who have never sent me an email, kindly drop your email address in the chat box so I can have it, okay? Because I need you to have this document so you can go through it and know how to use the past simple of irregular verbs. Since the verbs are irregular, there is no formula to tell you that, okay, when you see the verb, the past simple is like this or it's like that. So I'm just gonna email the document to you, and you go through it and read and read and read. You read through it. There are so many verbs, and the good thing is most of these verbs are very, very common verbs. These are verbs that you use every day. Okay, so I'm just gonna email it to you, and yeah, that's it. Do we have any questions? Because the class of today is gonna be very, very interesting, maybe a little bit entertaining, but do we have any questions so far before we continue? Let me say, hi, Karamu, hello. Is Karamo there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, okay. I'm happy to see you. Hello, Tano. This is my first time. This is the first time I'm seeing this name. Hello, Tano. Tano is not online. Okay. I just hope that he or she or they gonna come online soon. Hi Fatu, hi Fadi, hello Yannick.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Oh Yannick, right?
Yes,
Okay, Yannick, I'm happy to see you today. This isn't your first class, right?
it's my first class.
Oh, this is your first class. Oh, because I've had a Yannick on this platform before. Oh, so you are another Yannick. Oh, welcome.
Yes, another Yannick from Cameroon.
Hello, Yannick from Cameroon. Hello.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're happy to have you on this platform. And
Thank you.
yeah, we've been having lessons for a month already, or a little over a month. And I just hope that you're gonna learn something from the platform, okay? And if you have any questions, please ask. If you have suggestions, feel free to chip them in, chip in your suggestions, okay? So it's very interactive. It's not a regular kind of class where the teacher is just gonna talk and talk and talk. Because if I spend all my time talking, I mean, you're gonna get tired if I spend all my time talking. So I can't do that, right? And we all adults. I see a lot of great people here, so they're not babies on this platform. So I expect everybody to give in full participation, answer questions, and just take the class very lightly. Okay. Now I want you to watch something. Who is ready to watch a video? I love watching videos. Or who doesn't want to watch a video? Or who wants to watch a video? Nobody's responding. If you're not responding, then I'm just gonna continue the class and keep my video to myself. Okay,
Fine.
Fatu. Yeah, Fatu. Okay. Yeah, Yannick too. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Karama, what are you
Recently,
saying?
I saw video. I saw
Okay.
video.
All right. So you remember there's this story we began some time ago, right? About Cleopatra. Yes, but not everybody was here. So Jonathan, do you think I should start from the beginning or I should continue from where we ended?
From the beginning, I think will be better.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of people were not here. They were not here last time. So listen attentively because I'm gonna ask you questions and everybody's gonna talk, okay? I know some people are at work, but please, if you're at work, kindly send your answers in the chat box, okay? If you're at work and you cannot talk, send your answers in the chat box, but it's gonna be very, very, very interactive. Okay, so I'm sharing the video. Oh, okay. Is everybody seeing it clearly?
Yes.
Okay. And the good thing,
Yes.
okay. And the good thing about the video is as the person, as the narrator is speaking, you can actually watch, you can read, what the person is saying, right? So we're gonna watch two videos today. This is the first video. We'll have the first 20 minutes of let's say, it's 26 minutes. Is it 26 more? It's longer than that. We're not gonna watch everything today. We're gonna watch half of the video today, and tomorrow we're gonna watch the other half. So please be attentive as you watch. And learn the English, okay? Because you have to learn the English and the pronunciation. That's the aim. The aim is to improve your English. So try to improve your English with this video. All right, so here we go.
Hello, my friends. Today, I want to tell you the incredible story of Cleopatra, the last queen of ancient Egypt. This is not just a history lesson. It's a journey back in time, filled with drama, power, love, and ambition. Cleopatra was one of the most famous women in history, and her life is like an exciting movie. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this amazing story, perfect for your English practice, and I promise you will love every moment of it. Chapter 1. Cleopatra's Early Life. Over 2,000 years ago, in 69 BCE, a baby girl was born in Alexandria, Egypt. This baby's name was Cleopatra VII, and she would grow up to become a queen like no other. But before she ruled, she was just a little girl with big dreams. Cleopatra was born into a royal family called the Ptolemaic dynasty. This family had ruled Egypt for many years. But they were not originally from Egypt. They came from Greece. Cleopatra's ancestor, Ptolemy I, was one of Alexander the Great's generals, and he became the king of Egypt after Alexander's death. So Cleopatra's family was both Greek and Egyptian. Cleopatra's father was King Ptolemy XII, and her mother might have been Cleopatra V. But historians are not completely sure about her mother's identity. Cleopatra grew up in a palace surrounded by luxury. She had servants, beautiful clothes, and the best education. But life in a royal family was not as easy as it seemed. There was always danger. Family members fought for power and sometimes even killed each other to become king or queen. From a very young age, Cleopatra learned that knowledge was power. While most women in her time were not educated, Cleopatra studied hard. She learned many languages, including Greek, Latin, Egyptian, and even Hebrew. It is said that she could speak at least 7 languages fluently. This was rare and made her very special. Cleopatra was also curious about everything. She studied science, math, literature, and politics. She wanted to be more than just a queen who wore a crown. She wanted to be a wise and powerful ruler. But she had another secret weapon: charm. Cleopatra was not only intelligent, she was also very confident. People said she had a beautiful voice that could capture anyone's heart. But her childhood was not all happy. Her father, King Ptolemy XII, was not a strong ruler. Many people in Egypt did not like him because they thought he was weak and spent too much money. Sometimes Cleopatra's family had to leave Egypt to stay safe. Cleopatra learned at a young age that being a ruler meant facing many enemies. When Cleopatra was around 14 years old, her life changed forever. Her mother disappeared. Some say she died, while others believe she was killed. Cleopatra's father became very sick, and soon Cleopatra would have to fight for the throne. She was still a teenager, but she was already preparing to become queen. What made Cleopatra different from other rulers was her deep love for Egypt. Even though she was part of a Greek family, she respected Egyptian traditions. She was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language, and she even presented herself as the goddess Isis, a powerful figure in Egyptian mythology. By the time Cleopatra was a young woman, she had clothes and the best education. But life in a royal family was not as easy as it seemed. There was always danger. Family members fought for power and sometimes even killed each other to become king or queen. From a very young age, Cleopatra learned that knowledge was power. While most women in her time were not educated, Cleopatra studied hard. She learned many languages, including Greek, Latin, Egyptian, and even Hebrew. It is said that she could speak at least 7 languages fluently. This was rare and made her very special. Cleopatra was also curious about everything. She studied science, math, literature, and politics. She wanted to be more than just a queen who wore a crown. She wanted to be a wise and powerful ruler. But she had another secret weapon: charm. Cleopatra was not only intelligent, she was also very confident. People said she had a beautiful voice that could capture anyone's heart. But her childhood was not all happy. Her father, King Ptolemy XII, was not a strong ruler. Many people in Egypt did not like him because they thought he was weak and spent too much money. Sometimes Cleopatra's family had to leave Egypt to stay safe. Cleopatra learned at a young age that being a ruler meant facing many enemies. When Cleopatra was around 14 years old, her life changed forever. Her mother disappeared. Some say she died, while others believe she was killed. Sick, and soon Cleopatra would have to. Still a teenager. But she was Cleopatra different from other rulers, was her deep. Even though she was part of a Greek family, she respected Egyptian traditions. She was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language, and she even presented herself as the goddess Isis, a powerful figure in Egyptian mythology. By the time Cleopatra was a young woman, she was ready to rule. But ruling Egypt would not be easy. She had enemies inside and outside her family. She knew she would have to be brave, clever, and strong. And so, the story of Cleopatra's rise to power begins. Chapter 2. Cleopatra becomes queen. Cleopatra was no ordinary young woman. From the moment she was born, her destiny was to rule, but becoming queen was not easy. It was a path full of danger, betrayal, and clever plans. Let me tell that how Cleopatra became the queen of Egypt. When Cleopatra was 18 years old, her father, King Ptolemy XII, passed away. In his will, he declared that Cleopatra would rule Egypt, but not alone. She had to share the throne with her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, who was only 10 years old. Yes, in ancient Egypt it was common for siblings to rule together even if they were very young. But Cleopatra didn't want to share her power. She believed she was more capable and smarter than her brother. She had studied languages, history, and politics, while her brother was just a child with no experience. Cleopatra knew she had to take control if she wanted to protect Egypt and rule it the way it deserved. At first, Cleopatra tried to work with her brother, but soon their advisors started plotting against her. The advisors didn't like the idea of a strong and intelligent woman ruling Egypt. They wanted Ptolemy XIII to have all the power because he was easier to control. Cleopatra's life quickly became very dangerous. She was forced to leave the royal palace and flee to the desert. Imagine this: Cleopatra, the rightful queen, wandering in the hot, dry desert with only a few loyal followers. She had no home, no army, and no throne. But Cleopatra was not the kind of woman who gave up. While she was in exile, Cleopatra began to make a plan. She knew she couldn't take back her throne alone. She needed help, and she had to think fast. Luckily, at this time, a powerful Roman general named Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt. Caesar was one of the most famous and influential men in the world, and Cleopatra saw an opportunity. Cleopatra decided to meet Caesar, but she knew she had to do something dramatic to grab his attention. She couldn't just walk into the palace because her enemies would stop her. So she came up with a bold and clever idea. One night, Cleopatra had her loyal servant wrap her in a large carpet. Yes, a carpet. Then, the servant carried the carpet into Caesar's quarters as a gift. When the carpet was unrolled, Cleopatra appeared, looking stunning and full of confidence. Imagine Caesar's surprise when this beautiful, intelligent young woman emerged from the carpet. Cleopatra spoke to Caesar with charm and intelligence. She told him about her struggles, her love for Egypt, and her dreams of becoming a great queen. Caesar was impressed. He saw that Cleopatra was not just beautiful, she was also brilliant and ambitious. Caesar agreed to help Cleopatra regain her throne. Together, they planned a way to defeat Ptolemy XIII and his advisors. Cleopatra's enemies didn't stand a chance against the combined forces of Cleopatra and Caesar. After a fierce battle, Ptolemy XIII was defeated, and Cleopatra was restored as the Queen of Egypt. But Cleopatra wasn't just satisfied with regaining her throne. She wanted Egypt to become powerful and respected again. She started working closely with Caesar to strengthen her country. She introduced new policies, improved trade, and even built a strong relationship between Egypt and Rome. Chapter 3. Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. Cleopatra was now the Queen of Egypt, but her life was far from peaceful. She had won her throne back with the help of Julius Caesar, one of the most powerful men in Rome. But their story wasn't just about politics. It was also about love, ambition, and danger. After Cleopatra defeated her brother, Ptolemy XIII, with Caesar's help, she became the most powerful person in Egypt. But she didn't want to just rule Egypt. She wanted to make her country strong and respected across the world. She knew that having Caesar by her side could help her achieve her dreams. Cleopatra and Caesar spent a lot of time together after the battle. Cleopatra admired Caesar's strength, intelligence, and ability to lead armies. Caesar admired Cleopatra's beauty, charm, and clever mind. Even though Caesar was much older than Cleopatra, he was around 52 years old while Cleopatra was only 21, their connection was strong. Cleopatra invited Caesar to stay in Egypt, and he agreed. Together they explored the beautiful city of Alexandria, sailed along the Nile River, and talked about their plans for the future. Cleopatra showed Caesar the rich culture and history of Egypt, and Caesar was impressed. He saw that Egypt was not just a land of deserts and pyramids, it was a powerful and wealthy country with great potential. During this time, Cleopatra became pregnant. In 47 BCE, she gave birth to a son, whom she named Ptolemy Caesar, but people called him Caesarion, which means Little Caesar. Cleopatra believed that Caesarion would one day unite Egypt and Rome, creating a powerful empire. She wanted her son to be a symbol of strength and unity. But their happiness didn't last long. Cleopatra and Caesar's relationship caused a lot of problems. Many people in Rome didn't like the idea of Caesar being so close to a foreign queen. They thought Cleopatra was trying to take control of Rome through Caesar. Some even called her a dangerous temptress. Caesar decided to return to Rome, but he didn't leave Cleopatra behind. Instead, he invited her to come with him. Cleopatra, always bold and fearless, agreed. She traveled to Rome with Caesarion and a grand entourage. Imagine the scene. Cleopatra arriving in Rome with golden chariots, exotic animals, and beautiful Egyptian servants. She wanted to show the Romans the wealth and power of Egypt. In Rome, Cleopatra lived in a luxurious villa provided by Caesar. She attended banquets, met important Roman leaders, and even influenced Roman fashion with her Egyptian style. But not everyone welcomed her. Roman women were especially unhappy because Cleopatra was so different. She was confident, glamorous, and unafraid to stand out. While in Rome, Cleopatra witnessed Caesar's rise to power. He declared himself dictator for life, meaning he had complete control over Rome. Cleopatra hoped that this would strengthen their alliance, but trouble was brewing. Many Roman senators were unhappy with Caesar's growing power, and they started plotting against him. In 44 BCE, something terrible happened. Julius Caesar was assassinated by a group of senators who feared he was becoming too powerful. They stabbed him in the Roman Senate, and his death shocked the world. Cleopatra was devastated. She had lost her greatest ally and the father of her son. Cleopatra knew that her life was in danger. Without Caesar, she had no protection in Rome. Many people saw her as a threat, and she had to act quickly. She gathered her servants, her son, and all her treasures, and fled back to Egypt. Back in Egypt, Cleopatra was determined to stay strong. She mourned Caesar's death, but didn't let it stop her. She continued to rule Egypt with wisdom and courage. She strengthened her army, improved the economy, and prepared for whatever challenges would come next. Cleopatra also made sure to protect her son, Caesarion. She wanted him to grow up as a strong leader who could one day fulfill her dream of uniting Egypt and Rome. She taught him about politics, strategy, and the responsibilities of being a ruler. But Cleopatra knew that Egypt was still in a dangerous position. Rome was the most powerful empire in the world, and Egypt needed a strong ally. Cleopatra began to look for new ways to protect her country and her throne.
All right, so let's end here for today. So how was the story? We'll just have some people who will give us a brief, just give us what they got from the story. And so we know if you've been following up, okay? So how is the story? What do you think about the story? What points can you bring up from the story? So who can try? Yannick, do you want to try? Is Yannick online?
I am
Yeah.
online.
Okay. So you can go ahead, Yannick.
The story was speaking about Cleopatra, who was the queen of Egypt. I understood that she was born and grew into luxury, and Cleopatra became a great queen. She married Julius Caesar, the king of Roma, and she traveled from Egypt to Roma to live with the King Caesar, who was the father of his son. And Julius Caesar died when Caesar was assassinated. Cleopatra returned to Egypt to 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 continue being the queens of Egypt. Well, that is all I understand. I understood.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Now, when you want to give a brief summary of something you've watched, right? So you cannot say the video was speaking about. You can just say the video was about, or in the video, I saw this, I saw that. Okay. It's just to make your English better. So you're just gonna say the video is about a young lady named Cleopatra who grew in luxury. She was born into an Egyptian family. Yeah, she was born in Egypt, but she is not from Egypt. She's not an Egyptian by origin. She is Greek. She's from Greece. So now what lesson did you learn from this story? Because we watched the video and we saw the different strategies that Cleopatra um put in place, right, to keep her throne. So what lesson did you learn from this story? What did Cleopatra teach you in this story? Anybody can answer. Okay. Do we have any volunteer? You didn't learn anything. You didn't get any lesson from
Please,
Cleopatra in the
can
story.
you repeat the question, please, Fatima? Can you repeat the question?
Okay, the question is, what lesson did you get from the video? What did you learn from Cleopatra? Because we see how Cleopatra is trying to secure her throne. She's coming up with different strategies to secure her throne. So what lesson did Cleopatra give, or what did you learn in general? Anybody?
I can try the first lesson I
Okay,
have in head.
okay,
My
all right, go
first
on.
l- I the first lesson I understood is that is the is love, that when you love when you love somebody, you can do anything to be with him, because Cleopatra leave Egypt to go and stay with the father of his son in Rome.
Her son, the father of her son. Right. Yeah, I just
Her
wanted to.
son, the father of her son,
Yeah.
in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
It's the power of love. The power of love. The first lesson I can try is the power of love.
Okay, that's great. That's actually very great. What other lesson do we have? Marie, what do you have to say about the video? Is Marie online? Okay, if Marie is not online, Akim, you have to. Is Marie there? Akim, you have the floor. Seems like Marie is not online.
Hello, Fatima.
Hi, hello,
Let me
Akim.
let
Yeah, so what can you tell us about the video?
The lesson I learned about the video is that
The lesson you learned from the video.
yeah, thank you.
Right.
The lesson I learned from the video is that you must to be intelligent in your life, because
Mm-hmm.
the lady was very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
She learned She speaks several languages, and yes, so to be intelligent. That's what I learned. Can be helpful for the life when somebody intelligent, when somebody are intelligent.
Okay. All right. Not bad. So the lesson you learned is that it's got to be intelligent, it's got to be smart, because Cleopatra was a very smart lady. So that's it. Okay. All right. All right. So now we just went through the Cleopatra video. Okay, can everybody hear me? I just want to ensure that everybody. Can
Yes, we
everybody
can.
hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can hear you.
All right. Okay. So
Good afternoon. It's Sanya.
Oh,
Fatima,
hello. Hello,
how
Sanya.
how are
Oh,
you?
you've been missing. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
to see you today.
Thank you. I had traveled, emergency traveled. Yeah,
Okay, you had to travel and it was an emergency.
yeah,
Okay, so hope your trip was good. Hope
yeah.
nothing serious. All
That's
right, so
good.
we're happy to have you back. That's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, Sanya is saying hi to everybody.
Welcome back, Sonia.
Thank you so much, bro. Janet. Thanks.
All right. Okay, so that was good. We're happy to have you back anytime.
Thanks.
Okay, so we've watched the video, right? And I believe that we've learned one or two things from the video. But now what I wanted you to focus on is the language part. I think you were able to see how, or to see and to hear how the person speaking in the video was narrating the story. Like you could picture it, right? You could see, it's like you're seeing Cleopatra. Okay, it's like you're seeing Cleopatra. So you should be able to use language, you should be able to speak in a way that you make your audience, you make the people who are listening to you, you make them see what you're saying. They should be able to see what you're saying. And we're going to move to that. We're going to have a moment where some people on this platform will tell us stories in English. And from the way they speak, from the way they articulate, from the way they present the story, we should be able to picture the story. We should be able to have images just from what you're saying. Huh? So your words should give us a picture of what you're saying. So for example, if I ask Aisha to tell us a story, right? Aisha should be able to give us a picture of the story from her mouth. So using her mouth and her English, the picture of the story should be in our minds. We should be able to see what she is saying. So we should be able to see what she's saying, not just hear. Yes, we're hearing, but we should be able to imagine what the person is saying. And now, if you want to reach that level in English, you need to really, really, really work. You need to improve your grammar. I think for the past weeks, this is our 6th week right now. And we studied a whole lot of grammatical aspects. We've seen verbs. I think we've seen the present simple of verbs, modal verbs, the use of prepositions. We've seen adjectives, And I even gave an assignment. I asked you to describe a place you like and email it to me. Well, I received some of the assignments, and I'm gonna send the corrections to your emails, right? Your different emails. And maybe if you want us to share, we can come and share the corrections. We can come and talk about the corrections on the platform. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of grammatical topics, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, articles, even vocabulary. We once had a vocabulary class on the words that are used in the professional domain. We've also had interviews. We've had interviews, we've had lessons where we've asked questions. We've actually organized interviews and asked people to speak, to express themselves. So the most important thing is to express yourself, right? You're not just coming here to sit and listen to the class. No, you're here to express yourself. You're here to learn. So this is the second week, the second month of this program. And I just want you to give yourself this objective and say, by the 6th month of this program, I should be good, right? My English should be impeccable. It should be perfect. But now you're going to need to put in the effort. You're going to need to put in the work. You're going to need to put in the sacrifice. We have recordings of the lessons on the YouTube channel, the Education for All Communities YouTube channel, that you can always go back and watch. You can always go back and watch to revise. But now I don't want you to focus on the videos of the channel. So don't miss the class to go and watch the videos, because the class is important. It's very important. Right now, you just need the videos to revise when you want to revise. And if you were in class, if you're revising a video of a class that you attended, it's gonna be very easy. But if you revise a video that the video of a class you did not attend, it's gonna be complicated, because you were not there live. You were not there live when I was giving the lesson. So you're gonna have some questions that you might want to ask. Okay, so I just want to encourage you guys and take this as a challenge, because I know if you're on this platform, you really want to learn the English, and try to be consistent, because I see a lot of students, a lot of the learners, some come today and they don't come tomorrow, they don't come next week. So this back and forth, or how do you say it in French? Is va-et-vient. Yes, something like that. This va-et-vient is not really healthy for your language journey, okay? You need to be consistent. Consistency is the key. So please, I will need your emails, okay? So as the lesson is going on, I would just like everybody to drop their emails in the chat box. Well, if some people have never sent me emails here, oh, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Let me just send mine, and you're gonna send me a message. You just say hello, and from there I'm gonna have your email. Okay, so here is mine. Okay, so I'm putting it in the chat box right now. Okay. So this is my email, and I just want everybody to take this email down, and you send me a message, right? So I'm just gonna see it in my inbox, and I'll forward the assignment for the week to you. All right. So for those who already sent even the
Fatima,
assessment of last week. Yes.
I already sent you a message with my email last week.
Yes, yes. For those, I'm putting my email for those who have never emailed me. Okay, there are some people here who have never emailed me. Some of you already have, but not everybody. Like Yannick, today is his first day, and even for those who've been here for some time, not everybody has my email. So I'm just putting it up here. So you just email me, and I have all your emails, and that I can send you some work to do during the week. And for your assessment, what you've sent, I'm correcting it. And we're gonna do some of the corrections here. Is that okay? Any questions, any suggestions, anything you wanna ask? Before we get to the next part of the lesson. Okay, everybody's quiet. Now I'm just gonna go through. Okay, Akim is there. Hello, Solange. Is Solange online? Please, if you are at work, just send a message, drop it in the chat box. We have a chat box below. This is the chat box. Chat.
Hi,
box.
hello, I'm here. Good afternoon for
Okay.
everybody.
All right, hello, hello. Oh, happy to hear from you, Solange. I just wanted to ensure that
Thank
you're following the class.
Yeah, I'm on
Okay.
the class. Please, I
Okay.
see a lot of email here, but I don't know what is your email.
This is mine. Mine is the last email, madi@edu4a.org. This is mine here. The email with Madi is mine. Hope you've gotten it, Solange. Okay. Fadi, are you online? Hello, Fadi. Fadi is not online. I have caught you. The iPhone user, hello, iPhone. I don't know your name. Please always put your name when you connect for the class. Please use your name. Don't put iPhone, don't put administrator, because we have iPhone and we still have administrator. I don't know your name. I don't know if you are an administrator or you're a learner, but please, if you are a learner on this platform, always put your name when you join the meeting. Aisha, is Aisha online?
Yes,
Aisha,
I'm here.
okay, okay. Ibrahima, hello. Happy to see you.
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, say hi to everyone on board. So I catch you up on the way. That's why I keep quiet. So
Okay.
thank you.
All right, thank you
Yeah,
too.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Marie, hello, Marie. Marie has been quiet.
I'm here.
Okay, great, nice. I'm happy. Fatu, hello.
Hello.
I'm doing roll call. I'm gonna check. So anybody who is not there, I'm gonna catch you. Karamu, I hope nobody is sleeping. Mm. Ah, Karamu, you're lucky. You're lucky you're not sleeping. Okay, now, let's get to the next part of the class, right? Now, okay, so I know I just want you to be honest, right? Who has this pressure? Who feels this pressure when it comes to learning English? You have this pressure, you just feel like it's a lot. Ah, l'anglais, c'est difficile d'apprendre l'anglais. C'est très, très difficile, c'est un peu compliqué et tout. Who has this pressure? Who usually feels this pressure when it comes to learning English? Just be
Me
honest.
first. Me first.
Okay,
God gives
who is
English.
okay,
Me too.
Akim.
I already say God gave English.
God gave English. What do you mean by God gave
Because
English
English
like
for me is very difficult. I try to speak English fluently, but at work I have some difficulty to speak it. To speak English well, it's not easy for me to speak English.
Okay, now I'm just gonna be your doctor, your medical doctor. And what prevents you from speaking English at work? What is the problem? Is it that you don't have confidence in the English you know, or you just don't think you know the English? What's the issue?
I think my problem is I I I I I am I want to be like a child or a baby, because when a baby speak language, he don't have to think about what he say. Just Eli bita bita.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's in my bita. Okay.
Okay, I
Sorry.
understand. So who else wants to explain? Jonathan,
Me,
I'm
me,
seeing.
me.
Okay, Fatu. Sorry, Jonathan, just hold on. Sorry. Yes, Fatu, go ahead.
But for me, it's very important to learn the English because
To
this
learn
country,
English,
yeah,
not the English.
to learn English because this country, they have a lot of opportunity. Okay, if you don't understand English, if you go anywhere, for example, for the appointment or the immigration something, you have somebody to help you to do the traduction. But sometimes, well, me, I come from a the French country. Sometimes when they put the translate, sometimes when they translate, sometimes is not well. When the guys talk is not good like that. I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
yes. Sometimes if they have some job, some place, if you not understand English, they're not gonna pick you up. Yes, and the school too. If you want to go to school to learn something, the career something, if you not understand English, you can do nothing. Everything is English. That's why it's very important to learn English for this country.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Okay, let me just hear from Jonathan, and we're gonna continue.
Okay, thank you for the floor. From my side, I don't feel a pressure like that, but when it's come to pronunciation, I have some hesitation. That's my main issue. It means like that I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing words, so I'm putting a bit of hesitation. So that's the kind of pressure. If not, if I read the text, I understand well. If you speak, I can understand very well. But the challenge come when it's come to pronounce fluently some words.
I see. Okay. Yeah, it happens, but I just want to say that learning a language, I think I played that video. Some of you have watched the video, not everybody here. Yeah. Learning a language is like learning an instrument, like learning how to play the piano or the guitar. So when you start, we have the basics. Now, you mustn't be a professional. So put it in your head that you mustn't know everything, but know the essential, know the basic thing. There are some things that you must know in English. That's undisputable. You must know certain things in English. You must know how to use verbs. You must know how to describe people, describe places. You must know how to express yourself. You must know how to build an idea, develop an idea, and express yourself. If I ask, for example, if I ask Solange to talk about social media, if I ask her to maybe give the advantages, okay, what are the advantages of social media, for example? You should be able to say something in good English, right? You have the ideas, you know what to say, you have the ideas, but now, how do you say? What are the words you use? How do you use the words? We've spoken about articles, and sorry, just permit me to take this example. Okay, when Fatu was speaking, for example, I got to notice a lot of mistakes she made because she kept on using the definite article the, which is quite wrong. Okay, because if you always use the definite article the, because you said the English, the immigration, the school, the no, that's not how it's used, right? Now we've seen how to use these articles, but and we said there is a definite article. It means it's a specific. Now we have indefinite articles, and we also have zero articles. You remember, there are some places in English where you don't use an article. For example, if you say immigration processes, you're not gonna say if you're talking, if it's general. Now, if it's general, you're not gonna use an article. You're just gonna say immigration processes. But now, if it is specific, if you're talking about some specific processes, you can now say the immigration processes. It means that it's specific. But if you're just talking about something in general, you just say, okay, the immigration process to get into this country, or immigration processes to get into this country. If it's general, you're not gonna use an article. So now, there's also one thing. The more you use a language, the more you master it, and try to speak with people who speak good English. Okay, I'm not with you always. We meet, I mean, just about 4 hours every week or 5 hours every week. You see, it's not really enough, right? This hours we have, it's not enough, but it's good because now you have the opportunity to get some lessons. But what we do during our lessons is for you to apply them during the week. For pronunciation, for the problems of pronunciation, you can listen to native speakers when they speak. It's true, I was looking at time. There's another video I wanted us to watch, and we're probably gonna watch it because I think everybody here has pronunciation problems, right? So I just hope we finish what we have to do on time so I can play that video, even if I don't play everything, but I'm just gonna play it, right? If you remember, we started this lessons with audios, but along the way I said, why not add videos to make it a little bit more interesting. So you're not just gonna listen and listen and listen, but you're also gonna watch. So yeah, but we still have the audios from time to time, but at least now we have audios and videos. So for pronunciation problems, listen to native speakers. When they speak, how do they pronounce the words? Now, if you've noticed, I don't really speak with a typical American accent because a lot of people on this platform cannot really hear the American accent. They can't really understand the American accent. But there are many people here who are in America. There are many people on this platform who are in America right now. But what I'm gonna do at this level is I'll just teach you the basic English that you can use in any country, because some people in America others are in Germany, others are maybe in the UK, others are in Ghana. So the English we're gonna learn here is the kind of English that you can use in any English speaking country. So even if you're in another country which speaks English, you will be able to communicate with the people in the country. So it's very, very important. Listen to native speakers. How do they speak? How do they pronounce the words? We have words that end with shin, and we know that before shin, the A before shin is not A, is A, like operation, not opera. I don't know how you have this way of pronouncing it. You say operation, or yeah, but it's operation. Collaboration, some this kind of word. I just want to encourage you. It's true we have the accent, but we also have the language. I don't know. Do you understand what I mean? Are you following?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We have the accent and we have the English. If I say I want to drink some water, and I say I want to drink some water. Now, the first one is typical American, okay, because the accent is there. But now we have the second one, which is the language. We have the language that the accent just comes to add a little bit of spices, just add some chili, some seasoning. Yeah, that's the word, seasoning. Seasoning. How do you call it? Assaisonnement, c'est ça? Yes, in French, assaisonnement. So it's the accent is like the assaisonnement to the language. It's like the seasoning to the language. So for now, just try to learn the language, try to speak well, and for those who are in English speaking countries, yes, those who are in America, those who are in Germany, because I know even in Germany, English is spoken there. It's true they have the Dutch language. Those who are in the UK, those who are in other countries I haven't mentioned, others English-speaking African countries as well. Now you're just gonna learn the language and you adapt to the accent of the people. Have you noticed that if you speak to an American every day, you're gonna start having the American accent? You've noticed that, right? You've not noticed it. If every day you keep speaking to an American or you keep speaking to a British, you're gonna start having the accent. You're gonna start speaking like them. Yeah, because every day you hear the way they speak and there is this English that just comes into your head, and at some point I'll just say, "Oh, Ibrahima, you sound like an American. You speak like an American," because you've been communicating with an American for a long time and on a daily basis. So you're just gonna have the accent. It comes naturally. So that's it. And to those who feel the pressure, don't feel the pressure. Learning English is, you said God, so I think, okay, Akim said God, something about it's God gives
Yeah.
English or something. Yeah.
Fatima,
Yes.
also my problem with English is that I live right now in German, and
Okay.
I not have someone who
Talked.
to speak English or every day with them. Of course, my girlfriend speak English well, but we have a child, and we want to to learn to for the child to German and French. It's not easy for me to speak English with
Yes.
her because she don't like that when with a child we have already two language, German and French. We spoke with the child together. With third language, it was very difficult for my child to assimilate all of the language. And I want to speak English well because I last for for the last year, yes, I missed an opportunity to have a good job. My German is perfect, I can say. I have all um what's second, and I came off a job interview. I was very good for this job. I have experience, but I the company was is a company we work with Rolls-Royce in America. I want to be a translator between German and somewhat something like that. But I was just missed the opportunity. That's why I I'm here to approve my English and to hope that at the end of this at the end of this
This course. So
yeah,
it's
this
a course.
course, yes,
Mhm.
thank you. That I will be able to take a conversation of English and yes, and go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your honesty. And let me see. Okay, let me just take 5 minutes and respond to that because it's also important. Um, so I understand your concerns. I understand your concerns, and it's actually possible for your child to learn English. Children can learn many languages. A child can speak 4 or even 5 languages very well.
Yes,
It's
but
very possible. Yeah, because the child's brain is still very open. You see, us adults, we already have our ideas about life. You already see people for who they are. There's so many things in your head. You have work, you have family, you have rent, you have your boss, you have a lot of things. So, but your child doesn't have that. Okay. So your child can learn even 4 languages. So the child can learn German, he can learn French, he or she can learn French, English. If you want to add Portuguese, the child's gonna learn it and he's gonna be good in all those languages. So don't allow the child to go through the challenges you are going through currently because English is an international language. It's an international language, and English is the language of science. It's the computer language. It's a very important language. So if you have kids at home and maybe you don't speak English to your kids, please, I would advise or I'd recommend that you sign up your kids for English lessons. Sign up your kids for English lessons. I don't know, you can also check in the community. Maybe the community might have lessons for kids. Yes, the Education for All Communities platform, they might have that. You can check there, but even if they don't have it, just endeavor to sign up your kids for English lessons. It's very important because around the world, you cannot, you're gonna have a lot of problems if you're traveling and you can't speak English because people who have their local languages learn English because they know that that's the most spoken language at the international level. So at the international level, English is the most spoken language. It's not even French. So it's really important, and I would recommend that you actually get your child to learn English. A child can learn a lot of languages. So they should. Maybe you should talk it out with your partner. You can have a conversation with your partner, and you come to a compromise, right? So you just have a conversation with your partner, and whatever you decide is fine. I'm just giving my suggestion. It's just a suggestion I'm giving. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Fatima. I agree with
Can
you.
I say something?
Okay, yes, Ibrahima.
Yeah,
Probably in a minute or so. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, no problem. Sorry to interrupt you. But I just
It's
want to
okay.
tell they took that decision, I think, because in school in Germany, the kids will learn school. They will learn English because they teach English there. I
Yes.
went there. So that's why the mother and the father decide not to teach him, not to speak that at home, because anyway, the kids will get that in school. To avoid that mistake, they want to speak those two languages to help the kids grasp it when the French earlier, when he's a teenager. Before he get like an adult, if they speak to him, he can understand, and they can tell him, okay, bring this object, bring this item, do this at home. So he will be familiar with the French. And the German also is not, he will learn that anyway, because he is with friend in school, they will speak in German outside there, and all those things. But my problem is the writing. I need to be fluent in writing and get those when to use the past tense, when to use the present tense, when to use anything I would like to write, or anything I need to speak. I need to know the tenses. The verb, when, which time is this, how I can, like the story we learn, you play here today. It is a good learning for the verbs, the past tense, because and the present perfect and all those. That's the most important things for me. If you have like a PDF or a books or any suggestion, that would be good. I have a lot of friends who speak English, some from Jamaica, but they're born here, or some come here when they are kids. And, so many people like I know. Sometimes we speak English over the phone. So that's so helpful. It's like, even my community friend, like if we went out, like to club or like to park or to play soccer, they speak English most likely because the majority of people speak English when we go to play soccer. It's mixed people. It's not like only one community. You have white, you have Spanish, you have all other people around. So they speak to you in English, even when you play, even there, we don't speak French over there. So that's helpful. And when we are here with you every week, that's boost us the things because you correct everything on time, and you are listening and you are following whatever we are saying. So that's wonderful. But if we're not here to organize the English with you, it's not gonna be good because you helping to organize the English. Even we speak it, but it's not organized. So that's the reason. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that.
Please, can I say something?
I think you have a minute, 1
Yes.
minute.
Yes. I just want to say, Ibrahima, what are you doing here? You are English. I want to speak English like you. You speak, you sound perfect. Thank you.
Akeem, are you
Yeah,
serious? That's what you wanted to
Ibrahima
say?
he speak good English, I think.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
not good, honestly. And I'm not, I know my problem, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Thank you. Thank
understand.
you so
When you talk, you understand.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And you too as well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I've listened to all of you guys, and it's true. What you said was just funny. And well, he's trying. We have a mixture on this platform. Okay, there are some people who are quite good in English, and some people are still having some issues with English, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. So I just have this information. Uh, uh, Hello, Ada.
Hello. You listen? Hello. Hello.
Ada, it's like you have.
Listen.
I can hear you, but just give me a second, okay?
I
Yes.
can speak. I'm
Hadadi,
from Comoros.
yes. Hadadi,
Yes.
it's Hadadi, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My question.
Yes.
I'm from Comoros, and my question. When you speak you have a language, American language, and the British language, and I like to understand what is the difference in American language and the British language, how people speak, the action, and to speak in action in Britannic and the American language, how difference when you people speak.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. I'm gonna come to your question. It's noted. Hadati, just give me a minute. Ada. Yes, Ada, can you speak, please? Yes, Ada.
Yes.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. And
Hello.
thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk. Yeah. I'm like I work with kids, with children, and I'm also an author of children books. Like the brother was talking about I'm sorry, I didn't get the part, but I was a little late. I just taken the hands. I hear that he was talking something like bilingual and for children too. So I want to introduce myself and say what I have for you to help your children. I'm an author of children bilingual books. There are bilingual French and English. So it can help the children who don't speak French to understand, to learn French, and those who don't speak English to learn English too. And there's it's like the one is for affirmation, helping children to stay positive, to have a positive mindset, to they like for daily affirmation. And the other one is for body safety, how they can protect their body, and it's very helpful for children. So that's what I want to let you guys know. If someone wants something like can help their children to learn French or learn English, yeah. So that's all. And thank you so much.
Okay, all right. Ada, what you're gonna do is just drop your email, right? Yes, yes, drop your email so we can contact you.
Sure.
How can I get your book?
Yes, that's very useful. I think Akim, it can also help. I've received some questions after, but let me say something for Akim's case before I move. Ada,
Yes, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
your have you put your email box so everybody can hear me?
Yes.
Where is oh, hello Ada.
Yes. Hello? Yes, I just put my email on the
Okay,
yes.
to just okay. So for those who would need her books, you can just email her. Okay, just email her, and I think from there we're gonna be everything is gonna move fine. Okay. So Akim, where is Akim? Okay, there's Akim. Is Akim?
Yes, Fatima.
Yes. Now Akim, for your child, Ibrahima said something, and he said children that other way they learn English in school. But now the issue, I have an issue. These kids, they learn English as a subject. So it's just it's not, the child might not really be able to speak in English fluently, because in the child's mind, English is just a subject, like yeah, English is just a subject, maybe like other subjects like geography, like history, like physics, and all of that. So the child might not really speak the English fluently, what he learns in school. So and when the child is with his or her classmates, I think it's mostly German they speak, and when he gets home, he speaks French. So when does he actually speak English? And you know that one way to learn a language is to speak it. If you don't speak a language, you're not gonna learn it. Even if you have that language in class, even if you study it in class, if you don't speak it, you're not gonna learn it. You have to speak the language. So maybe you can have some few moments that you speak to the child in English just from time to time. So just make the child revise the little English that they study in class. So that's
Thank
it.
you for your advice.
Yeah. Now let me go to Hadadi. Hadadi, you say you're from Comoros. Hadadi from Comoros. It's Comoros, right? Yes, Hadadi.
Yes.
Yes, you said you're from Comoros.
Yes, I am Comoros.
Okay. So you're based in Comoros.
And I live in Comoros now.
Okay, you live in Comoros. So how often do you speak English? Do you speak English every day? Do you have any family member, any neighbor who speaks English like every day with you?
Yes, I was studying English with the American to how to in the moment in American he stay in Comoros, but now he's not stay here, and we begin study in English with he in living one, but that, and he travel in Tanzania. When now we not to study, We begin study in the with he, but now we not. I'm not.
Okay. Let me answer your question, and I'm gonna go to the chat box and check the other questions. Now, you asked the difference between British and American English. The difference between British and American, the main difference, the number one difference, if I can put it that way, is the accent. The accent is different. Okay. I'm
Yes.
looking at time. It's true, I didn't prepare that for the class today, but I'm gonna prepare it for the class tomorrow. And please, I hope everybody who is here today will attend the class tomorrow, because some of the questions you've asked today, I'm gonna prepare some video lessons. I'll prepare them
Yes.
and
Yes.
show them tomorrow. So I expect you to attend the class of tomorrow. That's for me to answer some of your questions better. Now we have the accent is different.
Yes.
Is totally different. An American can say water, for example. That's typical American. But but now even in British we have different accents, because two British don't speak the same way. So you see, it's quite complicated, because one British can say
Yes.
water. He can say water or war. Some British can say war. So you see, even in the British accent, we still have different accents. But for American and British, the main difference is the accent. Now, there are some words that are different.
Yes. Yes.
For example,
Yeah.
an American will say a cab, a British would say a taxi.
Yeah.
An American would say a cab, a British would say a taxi. An
Yeah.
American will say, yes, an American will say faucet, a British gonna say a tap, or yeah, faucet, tap. So we have some words that are different. One can say crisp, another one can say chips, and we have these differences. Okay, I'm gonna explain them better, because I'll go back and prepare the videos on that and the video lessons, since I actually prepared those videos, and I'll explain it better. Now, we have another difference between British and American, and it's in the spelling. For example, no, I'm not gonna use the chat box. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Please just give me a minute. I just want to explain this thing real quick, and I'll go to the next questions in the chat box. Okay. So we have British. Oh, sorry. I didn't share my screen. I thought I had shared my screen. Sorry about that. Let me share my screen now. Okay. All right. I think everybody's seeing my screen now. So we have British versus American, right? Now, well, I think I explained earlier that we have the accent and we have the language. So the
Yes.
accent is, yes, the accent is like the seasoning. You know what seasoning is for food? When you're cooking, that seasoning that you add to food to make the food taste better. Like assaisonnement. Yes, that's how you call it,
Yes.
right? So the accent is like the seasoning. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So another difference we have between British and American, we have let me do this. We have words like this. We have organization. This is British, and then we have organization. I don't know. Have you ever seen this difference? We have organization with S and organization with Z.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
yes, organization with
Yes.
S, is British, and organization with Z is American.
Yes.
We have so many
Yeah.
words like that. Yes, we
Yeah.
have even organize. We have organize and organize. You see, it's different. So we have British, we have American. We also have words like label. Label with U is British, and label without U is American. We have neighbor with U, this is
Neighbor.
British, and neighbor, this is American. So you see, we also
Yeah,
have these
yeah.
differences. Yes. So
Yeah.
yes, we have these differences in the language, in the
Fatima,
British
Yeah.
and the American. Yes.
this one is for the pronunciation, right?
Which
Or
one?
everything organization and
Organize. Organization.
organization and organization is for
No,
the
it's
pronunciation
no,
or
no. This is for the writing. This is writing. The
the
British
writing.
versus
Okay.
American writing. So this is for the writing. So if you have to write a text, we're gonna have
Yeah.
if you're writing the text in British English, you need to use it with this S because it's British. But now if it's a text in American, you're gonna use the Z. If it's British and it's label, this is how you're gonna write the label for British. So let's just say British is blue, and then label American, we're gonna put purple. So the blue is British, and this purple here is American. So now it depends. If you are in America, for those who are in America, you're gonna have to use the American English. I would advise you to use the American English. But if you find yourself in any other country, you should use the British English because the British English is the standard. So that's it. But tomorrow I'm just gonna play a very short video or prepare it and give you more differences between British and American. Okay. Haddadi.
Yes,
But
yes.
I hope
I'm
yes,
indifferent.
I hope you've seen some differences. I hope you've been able to understand some differences between both.
I'm understand when you read the text and have the S and in American to read the Z, in British to read the S.
Mm-hmm.
In the R in the American to read come water, in the British to read the water, in America to read water. I'm forgetting.
Okay, an American's gonna say water. That's typical American.
I want to the water.
Okay, don't bother yourself with the water. Just say water. Water is okay, right?
And
You don't.
sister, I'm gonna in America. I'm
Yes,
gonna go to school.
Yes, I'm gonna is American because a British, typical British will say, I'm going to, I want to. An American
Yes.
will say, I wanna do that. So yeah, but
I'm gonna.
yeah, that's just it. So if you want to speak
And
like an American, if you want to speak like that, that's okay.
And the teacher, we have one. Have you give a solution? Because I have problem when you read and to write. I'm not good.
Okay, you're not good at reading and writing. Oh, okay. You have problems with reading?
And to write. I'm have a difficult.
Okay, and writing.
Because many words, I have a difficulty to read.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Okay, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on the reading. We'll do a lot of reading. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. So as you're presenting your problems or your challenges, I'm just taking note of them and we're gonna work on that.
Yes.
Okay, just permit me to go to the chat box. I'm seeing a lot of messages. Okay, Yannick, you said when you speak like American, it's not easy for you to understand. Oh, Yannick, you're not understanding, you don't understand what I say, or
Yeah.
yes, yes. Okay, yes, unmute your mic. You can unmute.
The accent, your accent is very fast.
Oh,
Your
really?
accent.
Okay. Well, I've tried because
If
I
you
tried to use.
if you can
Yeah.
go easily, it will be good for me.
Okay, okay. Because okay, you said in Cameroon we don't speak rapidly. Okay, so maybe I speak too fast. I'll try to speak slower. So, yes, okay, let's just say I'm just gonna reduce this book. Okay, let me speak not too fast. I'll try to reduce the speed at which I speak so everybody can hear. Well noted. Okay, Ada. I hope everybody has Ada's email for those who want to get the books. Yeah, I'm going through the messages and okay, you need the book to improve. Administrator, I don't know your name, but I'm seeing Fabrice in your email. Is your name Fabrice?
Yes, my name.
Yes, Fabrice, send me an email. Jonathan sent you a message. You've seen my email, right? Send me an email right now. Just do that, please, Fabrice. Have you
Hello.
seen my email?
I let in the box out to your mail.
Yes, send me a message.
Yes.
Via email. Have
Not,
you seen my email?
yes.
My email.
Yes.
Yes. Just send me hello so I can have your email, okay? Yes. Hadadi, have you sent me an email, Hadadi?
Yes. I send you
Okay.
my email. I write
Okay.
my email. Hamadi is and I write my name Hadadi Alimsa.
Okay, so yeah, Ada has also sent pictures of the book. Ada, please send me an email as well. Please just do that. Yes, please just send me an email, Ada, please. Yes, thank you, thank you. I think every other person has sent me that. Okay. Oh, the beautiful. Okay. So I want us to do I want us to do something related to the speaking we did last week. So yeah, so I'll send some numbers. I'll just put some numbers in the chat box, and I'm gonna ask some people to choose the numbers, okay? Especially those who are here for their first time, those who have not been, those who didn't do the speaking last week. Yes. I'm gonna send some numbers in the chat box. I'm sending them right now. Excuse me. Fadi, please send me an email. Just send me an email. Let me. Jonathan, can you respond to her? Thank you. Just respond to Fadi. Just send. Yeah. Okay. Now Yannick, Fabrice, Haddadi. Yannick, Fabrice, because I'm calling those I didn't see, especially those I didn't see last week. Yannick, Fabrice, Haddadi, Sanya, Sanya, that's 4.
Yes.
Yes, 4 of you choose numbers. I have sent some numbers in the chat box. Solange, can you talk? Are you at work or can you talk?
Hello?
Yes. Solange, choose a number in the chat box. Just choose any number. And
30.
Sanya, yes, I've sent numbers in the chat box. 1, 11, 15. Okay. Solange has chosen 30. Yannick, Sanya, Haddadi. Who was the last person I called? Fabrice, yes. Okay, Haddadi 12. Solange, you're gonna tell me where you
Yes.
see yourself in the next 5 years. So I will give you 2 minutes to speak, okay? So Solange, you're gonna tell me where you see yourself in the next 5 years. And Haddadi, you're going to
Yes.
speak to us about your dream job. Okay, what is your dream job? What is the even if it's not the job you're doing now, but what is your dream job? So in 2 minutes, you're gonna do that. So Solange, 5 years. Haddadi, your dream job. Sanya. Okay, Sanya
Yes.
has chosen 17. Where is Fabrice? Fabrice, come and choose yours. I'm not seeing Fabrice. Yannick, where is Yannick? Yannick, choose a number. Let me send the numbers again.
15.
Okay, yeah, okay.
15.
Yes, 15 for Yannick. Okay, I was with Sanya. Sanya, you're gonna tell us about somebody you admire very much. You're just gonna describe the person to us, okay, Sanya?
You said again?
Describe somebody you admire. Describe the person you admire.
Okay.
Yes. So Solange, I hope you're ready to talk. Hadidi, be getting ready. Sanya, be getting ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, just give me a minute, Solange. Yannick, you're gonna tell us what you love the most about your country. Okay, so what do you love the most about your country? You're gonna speak in just 2 minutes, right?
Yes.
And Fadi, did you talk last week? Okay, Fadi, I'll come back to you. Let me finish with this other people. Diane. I know it's Diane, but it's Diane. Oh, in English, it's pronounced Diane. Diane. Diane, you tell us about your favorite meal or your favorite dish. What is that dish that you love eating? That you love eating every day? So 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. Solange, start. You have exactly. I'm gonna time you 2 minutes. Okay. Yes, Solange. Everybody, let's listen to Solange tell us where she's gonna be in the next 5 years.
Okay. I'm ready to speak. My 5 year is America. I want to be able to speak very well, write English, get some nice job, get my kids with all my family together. That is my 5 year where I'm planning to be on America. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so your 5 year plan, you want to be in America and you want to speak English well.
Yes.
Yes. So you said in America, because you said on America. I don't know if I heard well, but had something like on America.
I
So it's
said
in, yeah.
in America.
Okay, in America. Okay. Now, Solange, you just need to work on your pronunciation because you said in America, but it didn't sound like in America. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, so work on your pronunciation. I mean, I think that's a general problem. I think everybody here has to work on pronunciation.
Okay.
So, roughly, yes. Who was the next person? Sanya. Yes, Sanya. Where is Sanya? Sanya, you can talk. You're the next person.
Yeah, you tell me to describe one person I like.
Yes, describe a person you like, a person you admire in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I like one person. His name is Usman Sonko. He's the politic guys. Man.
Oh, he's a politician.
Yeah, he's the politician. Yeah.
He's a politician.
It's
He is a politician.
he is a politician.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He came. He started the politics since 1919. No, since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now is favor for the politic is speak is say the right thing. All is politic is the right thing. He say he don't lie the person.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's my first time to see one the politician for all world, the first politician I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you say last year, 1 year ago, Senegal, we did presidential. Now, Senegal president Macky Sall tell him he don't like him to president to presentation for election.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about the justice. Now it say the Senegalese people, all Senegalese people, you can send you. We can send you my friend, my brother is his best friend. You say all Senegalese to vote him.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You
Okay.
have 30
Oh,
seconds left.
okay. All Senegalese to vote him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all Senegalese to vote him. That guys is the new president for Senegal.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Bassirou Diomaye Faye.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Sanya, you have the ideas, okay? Your ideas are there, but you need to be able to organize your ideas, because when you want to speak, you should be able to organize your ideas, okay?
Mhm.
Yes, you also have to work on that. Um, let's get the next person is Yannick. Yannick, yes. What do you love about your country? Tell us one thing you love about your country. That was your question, right? Yannick. Where is Yannick? Yannick, are you there? Oh, Yannick has abandoned us. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna come back to Yannick. Diane. Hello, Diane. Diane? Diane?
Yeah.
Hello, Diane.
Hello.
Okay, did you get your question, Diane?
Yeah.
Okay, so just give us, in 2 minutes, can you tell us about your favorite dish? What do you love eating?
My favorite dish,
Mhm.
it's Senegalese food, chef din. Yeah, because
Sanya.
of I like the chef din because of my child where I live back to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I born my children with one Senegalese man. So every
Mm-hmm.
time I eat that food, I remember my child.
You remember your child or your childhood?
My children,
Okay, okay, your children. You have children.
yeah,
Okay, so the food makes you remember your children.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Uh-huh.
Mm, so since like 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
where I leave my children. The first time I going to Ivory Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Since that time, I love that chef Jane or what. I don't understand English well. Just I'm
You're
trying.
trying.
Just
Speak.
today I just today I entered the group with Solange invited me.
Okay,
Solange,
Solange invited you.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm
Okay.
trying just. I'm trying. Before I speak English, the broken because of broken is Nigeria. That Nigeria English. If you go into market, you can buy with that one. If you go to Nigeria anywhere, just that one I'm understand. Now in America, I wanna speak the real English.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay. That's we're happy to have you on the platform, and just keep attending the classes, okay? And it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Um, okay. Fadi, did you see your topic? Fadi. Hadadi. Sorry. Where is
Yes.
Fadi? Okay. Hadadi is ready. Fadi, you're gonna speak after him then. Hadadi,
Me,
yes, Hadadi, have you seen your topic in the chat
me,
box?
you, yes, me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher in college.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
I'm teach in health in and environment in science
Oh,
health environment
okay. You teach health. Okay, you teach in the domain of health and environmental
environment.
science.
Yes, science.
Okay,
But in college,
environmental science.
in college, but
Okay.
I like to speak English.
Mm-hmm.
I like to speak in English,
Yeah.
but English it is a very language in the world, in the airport. Now we speak in English in the airport, in the world, many country, and you travel to speak in English. But
Yeah.
now I have a difficult, but I like to speak in English with the person how we study how we teach in English.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me just ask you, your question was about sports. Do you like sports? Yes,
Sports.
sports. Mm-hmm.
I'm understand the sports. Can you explain me?
No sport. Yeah.
Sports, physical activity, physical
And
exercise.
yes, me, yes, I like, and me, I play football, I basketball, and I can, yes, I play basketball, football.
Okay, all right. So you like basketball and football. Okay. All right. I think we just pass for now. Is Fadi online? Fadi, where is Fadi?
Yes, I'm online.
Yes, are you ready? Are you ready to speak, Fadi?
Hi.
Are you ready to speak?
Yes, I can. The the last week you asked me I think about the conflict is the family.
Yes, conflict in the family.
Yes. I think the conflicts with the family begin for the psychological and relation factor. Um, when the people don't communicate, when we have the conflict and we don't speak about the conflict become and we have an other the economic factors when it's difficult to have money or to have mm, no but job uh, is it depends your family is not you have stress you have something and something separation uh when you have the the flexi work uh, not have time to 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 be with your family it can cause the conflict and social we have another cause the social and cultural factors. And I think when you live in a country where the social the family is separate by work or migration, for example, for des relations intergénérationnelles.
Wait, you say intergenerational what?
Relationship.
Intergenerational relationships, that's it.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Baisan sumrenge.
The frustration you have, and the frustration, the social frustration, you have another the family dynamic. The one parent is absent. We have the separation. We can be absent, but when you can be absent physical, or you don't speak, you don't call your partner or your family, we can do the separation.
Oh, bawang aja so kasumun siya.
Yeah.
Ya marha.
I when the computer, the net, when the family is every time in the phone, in the computer, in the physical contact is not regular. When you be here, but you pass your time to chat, don't speak, don't exchange, you can do the conflict. For me, I think the family does fight today is what is not one the single post. We have a lot of a combination, external crisis, economic, communication, respect, values, the solidarity. Yes, I think the solidarity again. If you
Okay, 20 more seconds.
okay. It's all for me.
Okay, I love the fact that you had your points. Okay, you had all the points. Now we just really need to work on the English. We really need to work on your expressions, the words, the how to use the different words. Okay, so we're gonna work on that. And I just want to encourage you guys to watch movies in English. Okay, watch movies in English. Good movies that can teach you how to speak, especially for pronunciation. For okay, Fadi, that's okay. Fadi, you are on the bus, not in bus. Okay, you on the bus. You're not in the bus. Yes, I know you can speak, but you're on the bus. I am on the bus. Yes, that's okay, Fadi. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to watch movies. I think I can refer some movies to you. But I'll do that when sending your material, because I'll just prepare some material and email to you. Yeah. And I think you already have Ada's email for those who are interested in getting the books for their kids. Like I said, it will be really, really good for your kids to learn English so they don't go through the difficulties that you are facing right now. Okay? So just spare your kids these challenges of learning English much later when they can learn English now. And you can also speak. The advantage is that if your child learns English, you're going to be speaking the English with the child at home. So, that's it. Do we have any questions?
Fatima,
Yes, Sanya.
yeah, the email we send you for what exactly?
Okay, I wanted you to send me an email. You just say hello in the email so I can have your email and send some material to you. That's why I
Okay,
asked all of you to just email me. Just even hello, just say hello, and
okay,
that's okay. Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
All right. Ibrahima, Jonathan, Akim. I have work for
Yes.
you. Three of you. Ibrahima, Jonathan, and Akim.
Listening.
Okay. I just want you to do a very, very short presentation tomorrow on any topic that you agree on. So you can just exchange your emails, okay? You can even do that in the chat box right now. You can do that in a minute. And just take some time in the morning and just agree on one topic that you're gonna present tomorrow. Very, very brief. 5 minutes, nothing complicated. Right?
Everybody.
No, not everybody. Jonathan, Ibrahima, and Akim. Yes, Jonathan has sent his email, so Ibrahima just collected Akim, do that, and you guys are gonna communicate. Karamo, Where
Yes.
is Karamo? Okay, Karamo, you're there. Okay, Karamo and Fatu. Yes,
Yes.
Fatu, you're gonna send your email for Karamo. To get it. Karamo and Fatu, you're gonna do the same thing. Just get one topic that you'll present on. Maybe Fatu is gonna present on the A part of the topic, and Karamo will say something on the B part. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So just do that. I'm seeing emails. Yes, Karamo, have you seen Fatu's email?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just get her email. Okay, Akim, Jonathan, and Ibrahima, they're working on that. So tomorrow, please, I expect to see everybody here tomorrow because tomorrow I'm gonna share other topics to the others, to Sanya, Fadi, Diane, Ada,
Yes, Odra.
Daddy, Yannick,
Yes. Odrago Fatu.
Solange, Aisha. Where is Yannick? I'm not seeing Yannick. Yannick has gone offline. Okay.
I'm here.
Yes, Aisha is there. Her daddy is there. Diane. Fabrice. Yes, Fabrice too. Solange. Fadi as well. So please, we're gonna have the class tomorrow, same time tomorrow. And at the end of the class, Jonathan, please just remind me to share the different topics to the others. So they're gonna do it during the week. But you're gonna start, you, Ibrahima, Akim, Fatu, and Karamo, you will start tomorrow. So you're the first people to start. Okay. Now, do we have any worries, any preoccupation, anything you'd like to share? Okay.
You said to prepare for the is for the interview or what? I don't understand.
No, you would discuss, it's Fatu, right?
Yes.
Yes, Fatu, you have Karamo's email. So you would agree with Karamo on whatever you're gonna present tomorrow. So if you wanna if you wanna do it in the form of an interview, feel free. If you wanna just talk about something, you can talk about family, you can talk about food, you can talk about people. So you choose what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, same thing with Akim's group, Akim, Jonathan, and Ibrahima. So you're just gonna agree on what you do. Something brief, okay? Very short. All right. So any other questions before we conclude? Okay. All right. So I think we're done for today. And tomorrow we have the class same time, right? 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. New York time. Okay. And if you've noticed, the time has kind of shifted in some countries, especially African countries. It's no longer 5 p.m., it's 6 p.m. I got to understand that in some countries now it's 6 p.m. So you just adapt the time to your country. Okay. So let's just join tomorrow, and all those who have to prepare for your work. And tomorrow I'll equally bring some more material about British and American English. Okay, we're gonna see some little differences or pronunciation differences in British and American English. So please don't miss tomorrow's class, because the class is really gonna be interesting tomorrow. And yeah, you can invite people to join the class. Okay, we'll do a lot of interesting things tomorrow. So if we have no worries, then I think we're done for today. Yeah. Okay.